This is the Crowley Science Hall building, also known as the C building. There's a little room inside that no one really knows about. I think we ought to go inside and take a look at it. Now let's go take a look.
All right, this is our living reef system here in the Moraine Valley Biology Department. Basically what we use this for is for invertebrate, vertebrate zoology, and also the marine biology class. All the different things that are inside of this tank are all living, including the rocks, the sand, and then obviously all the macroorganisms or all the larger organisms in here. So we tried to put this thing together so that we'd have a full ecosystem that we could show our students in the biology department. All right, these are our African millipede specimens in the Moraine Valley Animal Room. We have these for the invertebrate zoology class. They're primarily for observation, but they also show a lot of really cool adaptations, such as they have a really hard shell, hard like a turtle shell. They also have several different pairs of legs, so if some of them become detached, they can continue to walk. And then another really cool adaptation that these have is they actually contain cyanide, so that if anything wants to eat them, they use that cyanide as a defense, and they can either make the animal very sick or even potentially kill the animal. Lemurs in Madagascar actually figured out that if they rub these on themselves, that they will have a bug repellent from the cyanide that these millipedes contain. All right, this part of our animal room contains a lot of different rodents, in particular mice. We use these mice not only to feed our snakes that we have here in the animal room, but we also use them in a metabolic experiment. The metabolic experiment that we do, we use some cooler air just to gauge how the respiration changes when the mouse is in a cool environment versus a room temperature. This is our ball python, one of the 2 ball pythons that we have in the animal room. We like to use these for observation in our vertebrate zoology class, but also in our biology 112 class for the evolution part. As you guys know, most of the reptiles, they started off with legs, and these actually adapted to lose their legs over time. So we keep these for observation, and we also feed these guys the mice that you guys just saw in the last video. These are our goldfish that we keep in the Moraine Valley Animal Room. We use them for a couple of different reasons. As you can see, there's a lot of different plants that are growing in the tank right now. We use those for General Biology 1 in a photosynthesis lab. So we take the plants that we get shipped into us and we throw them in the goldfish tank so that the goldfish's poop and different chemicals that they give off will nourish the plants so that we have a really fresh crop going for the labs. And then we also use the goldfish themselves in that same metabolic experiment that we were talking about with the mice. This time the goldfish are, the water is chilled that they're in, and we see how their operculum or their gill plates open and close and count how much they breathe depending on the temperature. These are our eastern box turtles. This is one of 3 that we have in the Moraine Valley Animal Room. We use these for observation, but we also use them for General Biology 2 in the evolution lab. We have 2 females and we have 1 male in this tank. This is an eastern box turtle, so it's pretty much found all over the eastern United States and various elevations. During the winter time, they just dig a hole and just bury themselves in there and come back out in the springtime to start mating. Fortunately for these guys, they don't have seasons, so they get to mate year-round.